Hello, Lambs. Welcome back to She's Worthy Ministries. Today I have a quick prophetic word for you. This prophetic word is based on a vision that I had earlier last year. And in this vision, the only way to really explain the prophetic word is to explain the vision, to be honest. So in this vision, I seen hundreds of candles. Hundreds. There were so many candles, and I was being shown candles all over the world, like different parts of the world. And I knew it was different parts of the world because you know how each particular place in the world has, like for example, in Toronto, they have the CN Tower, or in Paris, they have the Eiffel Towers, so stuff like that. So I knew it was all over the world, and in each particular scene, there were hundreds of candles, and the candles were on either side of each other. And so on one side, all the candles were being lit, and then on the other side, all the candles were being blown out. And so basically, the Lord is just saying with this vision that we are living in a time now where He has blown out certain candles for certain people. 2020, the world went into lockdown, and part of the reason why we were in that lockdown was because, of course, it was made by man or whatever, but God doesn't allow man to do anything without Him being in the midst of it. And so a part of this was for us to get to know God and build that relationship with Him, and there's lots of us who have not done that. And so for those of us who are still choosing to not choose God and to continue doing the things that they're doing that do not honor God, now is the time where you're going to start to see the karma coming back. And so for those of us who are doing what God has been asking us to do, what you start to see is that there are going to be certain people around you that are going to be reaping the karmic benefits of what they've sown. And so what the Lord would like you to know is, for those of us who have chosen Him and have followed Him and continue to worship and praise and pray and stay close to Him, we are covered and we are protected. And so when you see these other people that are now getting their karmic rewards for not following God, the Lord is telling you to mind your business. Usually people who are chosen are quite empathic, and they're very interested in saving and helping others. The Lord doesn't want you to save anybody at this time, and He doesn't want you to help anybody at this time. The Lord wants you to recognize what is your responsibility and what is not your responsibility. And if it is not your responsibility, mind your business. And the reason why He's saying this is because when people are reaping the benefits of what they've sown, and you step in and you try to help them, you're actually getting in the way of the lessons, the karmic lessons that God is trying to give. So basically, continue. If you're following the Lord and you're doing what you've been asked to do, continue doing that. For those of you who are still not choosing God, I'm encouraging you to choose Him. And if the choice is to not choose Him, then unfortunately, reaping what you've sown, that time is at hand. So I hope everybody's well, and remember, God calls you worthy.